What's going on, guys? This is Dose Bros Reptiles here, and first video in a while. Just been kind of busy with school and football and stuff, but this will be a mini reptile room tour, and I'm here with
Hunter,
using his phone to record. By the way, this is mine, Marcus's reptile room, and yeah, I guess we'll just go. This is my bearded dragon. You can see he's right there. He's a leatherback bearded dragon. Here's his setup. UVB there. And then 75 watt there. And yeah, really not much going on. It's just a dragon. So we'll move on to right here. My stuff is kind of crammed. Oh, and then I have supplies down there. Some bulbs and stuff, and then more supplies. Here's a couple feeders. Here's just a hornworm, super worms, crickets, empty container, a little food bowl, tongs, a little hook just to get her out. And here is my aneuphoristic Kenyan sand boa. Here is my super hypo tangerine carrot tail baldy leopard gecko Bruce. It's a long one. He is right. What? Oh, not in there. We just put this one in here today. So there's him. I'm pretty sure he's gonna shed soon. And I don't have a shed box in here right now. I usually put it in there when I feel they're about to shed. And if I don't know if I said it, but this is Bruce, and he's in a 20-gallon. And by the way, that's a 40-gallon. Here's a 10-gallon. This is Willow, my Kenyan Sambo. I'll get her out in just a second. And here is another 10-gallon, which has Micro Echo. She's smaller than Bruce, but she's still a little fatty. She's still a little more jumpy than he is, but I'm pretty sure she doesn't want to be bothered right now. And yeah, I'll pause the video and get out Willow in 1 second.
Alright guys, I kind of wanted to add a tip. When you're picking up your snake, especially babies, they're more scared of you than larger snakes. So when you're picking them up, don't just grab them and like pinch them and try to pick them up like that. If you have a hook, I recommend using the hook as kind of like a way to pick them up easier. So you kind of want to get to the middle of their body, like closest to the head as possible, not all the way up there, and then you want to grab them. You want to grab them by the back so they, so they're not scared to bite you, or so they don't bite you. And if you don't have the hook, like if I didn't have this hook right here, you want to just scoop under their body and try to get them. You can pull from the back of their tail and then try to get them that way. With Kenyan Sambos, it's a little easier because they try to dig in between your fingers, and that's a way you can kind of trap them and pick them up.
She's still a little girl, guys. She's a picky eater. Very, very picky.
Don't like dead.
No, I would show feeding on her, but I know people don't like live for whatever reason.
Yeah,
but
circle of life.
There's her, and you can see her burrow back. It's kind of cool to watch. There she goes. And I'll pause the video and we'll do a little feeding with Rhino, and then see if Bruce. Alright guys, we actually decided Rhino is not too hungry right now, and we'll be feeding him in another video. We'll see if Echo and Bruce are hungry. And these are just small super worms, so she'll take one. I know she's usually, oh, there she goes. Usually she doesn't like to eat off the ground. She usually likes to eat out of the bowl. We'll go for number 2.
She's all excited now.
Let me find one. Oh, and by the way, guys, for that sand boa, when you saw, here, number 2. When you saw the lid on top, you don't actually need that because they like to burrow. It's just so my mom doesn't get on to me. There she goes.
I'll say the funniest thing about leopard geckos is the way they act whenever they see food.
Here, drop another. She doesn't seem too hungry right now.
I guess she just wanted one.
Yeah, she likes to eat out of the bowl.
Alright, let's see if Bruce wants any.
Let's check Bruce.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if Bruce would like to eat any. Oh, you hungry? Yeah. And usually Bruce, he'll eat superworms and crickets. And Echo usually just likes the superworms. Ooh, licking it. Oh, might not be interested. This one isn't moving too much, so
It's like they saved a bit of stomach just for this video. For just one mealworm.
And if you see everything the way it's set up, I'm actually going to try to find a little rack to try to make it a lot more. Well, Bruce just only wants to eat one as well. And this was a side-by-side comparison. As you can tell, Bruce is much larger than Echo. She's about 7 months old. I want to say 6, 7 months. And he is about 3 years and 1 month. As you can tell, he's much more calm and used to people. I'll say him on there. Put her down. He usually doesn't mind being messed with as much as she does. And as you can tell, their cages are right by each other. And they usually tend to look at each other a lot, which is pretty interesting to watch. But that's it for this video, guys. If you want to see maybe some tips or me setting up a rack for these guys, I will do a video. And yeah, so just comment, tell us what else you want to see, and we'll catch you next time.
Peace.